So I came back to the emerald scale altar after I have beaten like this like small silky little raptor. I thought to myself, wait a second, like there is a green screen raptor, maybe there's also, and all of a sudden something red in the bushes came, and I'm like, maybe there's also like a red Yoshi, you know, Yoshis are in different colors. And yeah, there he stood. He kind of looked a little bit more uglier than a Yoshi. With his grim eyes, he looked at me and he realized, you killed my friend. Because yeah, I like killed the similar one in green, and now the red appeared. He all of a sudden started to swing around, you know, like a berserker. After I fired my fireball in him, and he continued to do this. And because of his because he like was like swinging with his arms left and right, he was like kind of hard to hit. I tried it every time, but oof, I needed to get the real deal. But then I realized, wait a second, he may be on top, I can't finish him. But if I on his legs, you know, then he's going to fall. And yes, his legs were cut off, and he left Grandmaster's boots of the superior mind. He was done. Minus. So after I threw away this boots, I came back to town, and in town I received a letter. Like someone gave me a letter, and in this letter, I saw like in addition to the map for the ruins of Gnark, and I saw that there is like one room, and there is a big pile of gold on it with like some items, and I'm like, I don't know who sent me this letter, but I'm going to investigate this. So I went to the ruins of Gnark, back again. I went to the ruins of Gnark, and quote, this is from the Playa description, and there I saw a wooden door, and I decided to open it, and it drives me to the old rooms of this gang leader, and all of its previous challenges were no match for him, as this burglar was strong. Now it's mine. Thank you again, by the way. Thank you very much for providing the text again, because I actually missed the fight. I didn't thought that I would kill him first try, and he died first try. Okay. So I went there, and he was just sitting there with his like magical sword. His sword was like just glimmering, and I saw on his scars like he fought a lot of battles, and he's like, okay, I'm kind of tired of these weaklings. Please put an end to this, or your city is going to be next. Okay, fireball in face. He with his magical sword, I with my axe. Oof, he actually hit like super hard. But you know what? I have demon skin, and demon skin is actually have resistance against fire. So, and magic as well. So all his magic and all his like things that he wants, I don't know, to cut me, he couldn't. He just couldn't. It was for me as if a fly was scratching me. Maybe not that simple. Yes, it still was hurtful, but nevertheless, I already know in the middle of the battle this is going to be mine. But it was still kind of close. It was still kind of close. Whew. Like, because not because his power was so strong, but because his stamina was enormous. The fight went on for like half an hour, but finally he fell down, and his sword, when I snatched it through the hand, went to the top and pierced through his heart. Rip Robber Chief, no more robbery for you. So, after I've beaten him and I like search for his body, I found some really shiny magical gloves. I equipped them because they were like powerful, and I put one of these shiny gems that the dwarves gave me into it, and they emanated pure power. These are custom gloves of the magician. They contained at least 98% pure mana. And with the new moonstone, I thought to myself, let's go. On my way to the emerald scale altar, I already heard the earth rumbling. And I thought to myself, wait. What's going on? It's like an earthquake, or what's going on? And then a giant Rex guards the next location I saw. It was not... Come on! What is the story if it's sleeping peacefully? Okay. I saw him okay, yeah, he was trembling, and I saw him at the next guard location. And then he was tired and tried to went to sleep. And he was snoring. So I thought to myself, I'm trying actually to sneak around it, but then, oh no, I tripped over an empty soda can and awakened the beast. Littering is really a nuisance. Oh no, I know what this was. These were the boots that I threw away. No, everything comes together now. Everything comes together. It makes sense. It now makes sense. Everything makes sense. Did I already beat you? It all makes sense, guys. Unbelievable. Anyway, so he was awakened and he was not happy. He wants to sleep. Well, after he roars to myself, but the fireball actually hit in his mouth and dealt a ton of burn damage. He had to retaliate, and with his saliva like flying left and right here, he was like really angry. And he has a really thick skin. My ex sometimes just got stuck in the skin, and I realized, no, this didn't hit him. And then I tried to actually go for this weaker parts, for his softer parts. And the softer parts actually, did hit him. Nevertheless, his thick skin was still like the problem. And I thought to myself, how am I supposed to get through this? But before I knew it, he swacked with his tail and I flew away. I crashed into one of these altars, but then he charged me again. I threw again a fireball at him, and the fight continues. This time I knew. This time I learned that I can actually destroy him. He was already wounded. I knew where I don't have to hit, and with 2 fireballs already in fight, I knew that this is supposed to actually be in my favor. Nevertheless, sometimes even the soft spots were just way too hard. Nevertheless, he started to trembling exhaustingly. I already knew, okay, it's going to come down, but then he just chewed me. I didn't expect him to have so much power at the end, and he chewed right through it. And then, when he wanted to actually bite me like really hard, I slipped underneath, and the fireball went directly on his face, through his eyes. So after I finally finished this big green-skinned creature, something fall from my stash, and I saw it was a treasure map. It opened up a little bit, and I realized I actually still didn't got the treasure. So, put it on, let's go to the grotto. I went as fast as possible. And I looked there. Okay, no one on the ship. Okay, let's see. And then I saw that a pirate was hiding behind a crate in the cargo area. He was like begging for mercy, but I don't fall for this trick. And I attack him immediately without hesitation with a fireball. He just smiled. You actually didn't fall for my trick. And of course I didn't fall for your trick. It's because of the parrot. Do you realize it's the same parrot? And the last time the parrot flew away and they dropped an alien helmet. So this means the parrot is actually a mastermind. So I tried to actually not only attack the blood pirate, but also like the parrot. And it seemed to work. I just didn't know. But he was like so nifty with his knife and his pistol that I was not sure if I really should like focus him or the parrot. And this indecisiveness led to my demise. This time I had to flee. And he smiling, ha ha ha, now the cargo is mine. So he pushed me overboard and I fell in this water and it was stinky. And beside me there was like this dead alligator that I recently killed here. Okay, I tried to climb maybe from behind because I heard that he is already searching in the cargo area. So then again the parrot looked around. But this was too late because the fireball already hit his beard and now it's finally on his beard. And now I knew the strategy. Now I knew I had to go for him. Not the parrot. The parrot is going to be like easy. I need to kill the host first and then I'm going to kill the parrot. Yeah, because the parrot is mind controlling all these pirates. This is why it's always the same parrot. This is why they also all have like this crazy like expression on themselves. The problem was though that this pirate was like still pretty damn strong and I didn't know if I can like beat him in one round or not. But then he finally fell. The parrot unfortunately flew away. But he fell down and yeah, was no more. And then I saw what he was like searching in this cargo. There was like a master's belt of epic superpowers. And I thought to myself, that's actually pretty good. Okay. So after I got this cargo, I heard like a rumbling sound and the ship like started to shake. So I kind of fled the scene and I thought to myself, you know what, I don't want to see what this is. I'm going to check this, but not now. Let's actually go to the emerald scale altar because it's like so shiny. Maybe there's even more, like maybe the treasure here is even higher than on the Cathode Grove. So I came back again and yeah. So, and I saw there is another lizard in another color. I was like, okay, are these the lizard ninja turtles? What? In the ancient time, let's see, in the ancient culture, it was the custom to let intruders die a slow, horrible death. In the Saurus rogue that you encounter here is a traditionalist and very attached to the old ways. Yeah, so he's like, okay. Swing, swing, swing. Let's go. And while he said this, boom, fireball in his face. He again with two swords. But what he didn't knew that before I went there, I actually went to the city and bought myself a new green, shiny, big sword. And this big sword helped me actually, or it was super heavy, and this is why I could like hit him. Like he evaded almost all of my attacks. So I had like to flee for a second. And then the fight continues. It was a really harsh battle. And it went on the whole night. Because oh, I already... Guy, just bought an epic. Can you... Okay, I mean, thank you, but can you give me another epic with socket, please? Still, thank you for the epic with socket. But then, after like a few hours, I kind of get used to the big sword. And he was always slower. So in the end, I peeled his skin and he was done. So after the ship was like shaking, and I went like to this emerald to beat his this salamander, or what he was. I thought to myself, you know what? I need to push. I need to know what was the rambling. Maybe the treasure is actually like related to this. So I board the ship. It was silent. Nothing there. But then crash! Several planks are bursting and seawater is floating in the cargo area. Blah, 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 blah. I need to go out, and I saw it's a gigantic octopus destroying the ship and eyeing me as a welcome snack. So I managed to actually jump off the ship. While I'm doing this, I fire fireball at him. This octopus had like his 8 arms. All I needed to do is cut one by one. One I actually cut. When I wanted to do the second one, he actually struck me in the head, so I missed him. I had like to be careful to not get hit by a lot of his tentacles. Unfortunately, I was a little bit overwhelmed. But yeah, I was overwhelmed and I couldn't do this. And then I saw his big mouth, like as he spit, and I kind of evaded. He wanted like to eat me alive. Okay, now I was in water. It still was not over. I was in water. Let's try it one more time. And in water, he actually would have the upper hand, but one of his tentacles is gone. So I tried to attack him now in water. Of course, I was slower, but still, I managed to hit him. Now I went out of the water. One of the tentacles slapped on the pier, and I was able to actually swoosh second of this again, and it was gone. So now I just needed one more big hit, and I hit him right in his eye, and then he fell. He was gonzo. It now was a Sixtapuss. The tavern is like opening up again, and there I saw him again. He was smiling at me because last time I helped him a lot. It was the deodorant orc. He was smiling at me because he had a special quest for me. He said, I hope... No, he like said... he said to me, you look like someone who would do anything for a few gold pieces. Yo, that's actually kinda like rude. I mean, technically, I'm playing a beautiful woman. Saying this to a beautiful woman? Climb Task Mountain. It is said that there is an underground fountain. This may sound interesting, but actually, it's not. I need someone stupid who will investigate. I think you can do it. He's a meaty, but I'm going to accept it. It's my first red quest. It's shiny. It's looking cool. Then again, I kind of want to read some of this quest, so... Okay, a guy in a cowl appeared. A guy in a cowl appeared, and he tried to smack and attack me. The fight was actually kind of like fierce, but I managed to actually slaughter him. How did he end up at the fountain? He was a really strong enemy. After I came back from the quest, I thought to myself, okay, I kind of need like a small rest. And then I saw like a lot of town folks like talking. And there it was. It was open. Like, the magic shop had another door and it's actually open. And a lot of people gathered around there. I thought, okay, let's actually see what
Can I help you?
What actually is there. And
The witch offers spell scrolls once the whole game world has gathered enough items. You can buy completed scrolls in the magic shop and enchant your items with.
And then I saw there was a witch standing over a cauldron. He kind of looked pretty friendly, even though he kind of looked ugly as well, like, well, witches are. And she's like, get closer, my friend, get closer. Ah, I see. You have great power in you. You know what? You and everyone else in this town, bring me different items on different days. I would say I can tell you which one, and I will grant you all of you power. I realize that the witch's main intention is to get power herself, but everyone will get power, which means everyone can survive here. And I kind of like this town already. They're all looking nice, the people that are in here, coming in here, all the adventurers, all the, yeah, everyone. I thought to myself, okay, deal. I hope I'm not going to regret this. Then I looked at the Mirrow on the left. The witch was like doing something with the chicken. She didn't pay attention. Oh, I can't hear her. So I went to this Mirrow. I held my hand to it, and then I saw the Mirrow was smiling at me. It was so creepy. I stepped back. The mirror shattered. I can't remember what happened. Like a loud noise in my head. The witch is like coming to me. Are you alright? Are you alright? Like, yeah. What have you done? What have you done, you stupid girl? Oh, the Mirrow. No. I thought to myself, it's just the Mirrow, nothing will happen. No, you don't get it. This is the mirror of true self. It can copy you, but now the shadow copy of you is actually somewhere, and dangerous, hazardous things are going to happen. You have to retrieve all the pieces. I'm going to give you this Dragon Ball radar, because then you can find them. You just have to click on them and it's going to show you beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, because this makes sense, right? Pew! Okay, it's time for Abu spin the win. Guys, what do you bet? What do you bet? What do we get? What do we get? What do you think? What do you think? So what do I need? I need experience, items, gold, and a few mushroomerinos. We're starting the spin. And the first one, 14,000 experience. Sweet. And we got some gold. Spin the wheel for more gold. This is actually really ha.
How do you do that?
Ah, this is not good. Come on. Give me gold. Oh, I thought that's going to be the big pile of gold. Okay, one time, big pile of gold.
How do you do that?
The item would also be good. Come on, give me experience. But one time, big pile of gold. Mushrooms? Top. I like it. I don't care what people say. I like it. Go.
Stop!
Hello.
No!
Abavuvu, 12 more times. But this was good. Give me another sweet item. That was awesome. Some shrooms? I take it. I take the shrooms. Give me gold. Okay. Can you give me the big pile of gold one time? Just one time the big pile of gold. Okay. The small gold. Also fine. It's just a stat or two stats. The big pile of experience. Oh. The big pile of experience for like 14,000 is also nice. Okay. Come on, 7 times. Give me the big pile of gold one time. I just want to see how much it is. Not the wood. Come on.
Damn! You won again!
Nice. 3,000, like 4,000 gold. Sweet. Sweet. Damn, he's like giving me gold left and right. That's actually super nice of him. Oh, so close to get another one of the big piles. Oh, I thought an item. Okay, 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. Big pile of gold, big experience, big pile of gold, big experience. Small pile of gold. And now big pile of gold, big experience, big pile of gold, big experience. No! Woo, woo, woo. What are you doing? So, thanks guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. And as always, stay fucking awesome. This time for real.